Welcome everyone to this week 2 wrap-up video. I hope you have been enjoying week 2, where there has been a host of activities and tasks helping you unpack the learning objectives that centre on research proposals and the role of contextual and literature reviews. In the discussion forums, you've been posting your research topics that span audience reception research, screen production education, to the role of memoir in representations of Japan. And that's amongst many others, and they all reflect the diverse lines of inquiry and approaches and content that you are all engaged in through practice-led research. Section G in the content this week addresses contextual reviews and mentions how there is no template for them. But a tip I can offer from my own HDR supervisions and practice-led research is to commence the contextual review by employing what I call a cluster approach. That is, simply create a series of headings to the forms and mediums of works going into your contextual review. Because they can be so varied, I have found beginning with simple categories helps to organise the first outline of the contextual review. So arrange the creative works you are reviewing into a specific taxonomy. Then over time, as you reread and rewrite the contextual review, it will help you generate connections amongst all the creative practices that somehow trigger responses in you in relation to your own practice and your research project. So I recommend starting with this simple building block approach that enables basic record keeping of how other creative works are in dialogue with you and your thought processes. Then over time, as part of the process of continually redrafting the contextual review, you can braid those works in a way that is perhaps less pedestrian, and this will help you identify the connections and underlying themes that link the various works you have encountered across mediums, styles, formats, and creators. While we're on contextual and literature reviews, be on the lookout for what can function as a hidden interlocutor. I'll say that again, hidden interlocutor. That is a work, series of works, an artist, author, or scholar even, that deeply resonates with you and your ideas above all others. This may help to tease out deep-seated influences and drivers in your creative approach that you may not have been previously aware of. Again, this speaks to the role of deep reflection that can make the implicit and the tacit explicit and communicable for the purposes of research. Lastly, please keep up your discussion board posts and don't forget to complete the quiz and the poll for this week. Also, there is a valuable additional reading resource from Hamilton and Geneste that provides good insight into the role and structure of the exegesis that accompanies practice-led research. And I look forward to seeing you next Wednesday, October 5th, for the live Q&A Zoom session that starts at 11:30 a.m. A Blackboard announcement will be sent out with a Zoom link for the Q&A with a reminder of the time. And that's all for now. Speak soon.